Hello, guys. Come along with me on my little adventure for the day. I hope that you all enjoy the footage. I had a ball. So, this is the Red Rock Casino, and I'm headed to an event, but it's inside of the casino. So, there are a lot of shops, restaurants, and then there's going to be a movie theater. So, I'm headed to the movie theater so that I can join the group that is putting on the event for the day. This is a good way to get out, do networking, meet new people, and also get to see the sights without doing it by yourself if you don't have anybody to go and do adventures with. So I love doing these type of outings, meeting new people. Uh, I love to network. Like it's in me to just be a social butterfly when it's time to sell myself and see what somebody has to offer me. I love it. So I'm entering the casino, and you always have to enter the casino before you get to anything else. I think it's their way of getting you to just stop at the machines. I'm not a gambler, thank God. So I am never even tempted to stop at the machines. It's just white noise for me to get to wherever I'm going inside of the casino. So that's it, Regal Theaters. And I'm making my way down to where they sent me, which is going to be in studio number 8. So literally all the way down to the end is where we were. But it's a beautiful theater. And if I'm not mistaken, I was told that they have just recently done a renovation. So I was seeing a lot of new things. I've never gone to this theater before, so I'm not sure what it looked like before, but they did have a remodel. And I will say that it was beautiful. Everything was nice, neat, clean, eye catching. It looks modern. So I really did think that they did a nice job on it. But again, that's number 4, and I'm making my way down to number 8. So I got all the way down there, said my hellos to everyone, and I did not record it, but I literally had to get up and walk all the way back to the beginning just to use the bathroom. I used to always fuss at my kids, like, do you have to use the bathroom so we won't have to get up again? I guess I have turned into them because I had to fuss at myself, like, why didn't you stop before you came all the way down here? So I was recording this because Michael was on the screen, but of course it didn't come back up before I made my way inside. So here we are getting dance lessons. So I'm going to be quiet. Okay, I lied. I forgot about the music in the background, so I'm going to keep talking. So they said that he works on the strip. I forgot where. I'm sorry. But he does impersonations of Michael Jackson for a show on the strip at one of the casinos. So he was kind enough to come and show us a few dance moves. So he broke it down step by step. And then by the end, we put it all together. Yes, I did participate. So for each time he showed us a move, I would record it. Then when we would rehearse it, I would put my camera down so that I could participate. Then I would pick the camera back up so that I could get more footage. But I did do the dance as well. I'm just, standing still when I decided to record. It was fun. I wanted to experience it. So I made sure to participate. It was not a packed theater. It probably was about, I'll say 50 to 60 people, just the right amount, all age ranges, all races, ethnic groups. So the lady that was over in the corner is the one who organized the event and was also the voice coach. And here we are getting into the movie. Oh my goodness, it was such a nice movie. I had been seeing clips of it, but this was my first time of seeing it, and they did an excellent job. I know there's a lot of controversy about the movie. People have mixed reviews, but for me as a fan, I enjoyed it. There's supposed to be a part two where they get more into the ugly side of what he had to live through. But for an introduction, it couldn't have been better, in my opinion. So I'm glad that I was able to go and experience this. Look at Michael. Ugh, so many emotions watching this movie. Yes. And these are some of the ladies that I met while I was there. I just left the Michael Jackson movie and it is now over. So, had a great time. I am at the Red Rock Casino in Summerlin, Las Vegas, or the Red Rock area, at the Regal Theater in the outskirts of Las Vegas, Nevada. We had a Michael Jackson group get together and have a private screening for the movie before it's out of theaters. We were able to learn dances from a Michael Jackson impersonator that works on the Strip. We sang some songs together from a voice coach. We were given complimentary drinks and popcorn. It was my first time of seeing the movie, but there were several people in there. I think the highest one had seen it 5 times. But good times, good times. I really enjoyed it. So, as I make my way out of the theater and back into the casino area, I'm just giving everybody a visual. Again, I'm not a gambler, so I'm just letting you all see some of the sights. I actually should have taken a different path because we are also in the food court, so I could have shown a lot of the nice restaurants they have. You do see some fast food chains, but they also have some really nice mom and pop restaurants and things that you can't find in other places. I should have highlighted that instead. But for anybody who likes to gamble, here you go. Now we're about to get into the second adventure that I have and me leaving the event. So hopefully you all enjoy the next part. The event. It was successful. I had a great time. Hair looking crazy. See, smush my hair down. Now it's time to fight this Vegas heat. It was hot this day, but it was nothing like it has been. It only got up to 102 that day. And again, I have seen it get up to 100 and I think it said 19. I took a picture. I'll have to go back and look at the picture, but it has gotten pretty hot. Here I'm fumbling looking for my keys, but also there's a car right in front of me backing out. So I stopped at the edge of the sidewalk to let them back out before I proceeded to walk. So that's what I'm doing here, is waiting for them to back out of their space so I can cross the sidewalk and get to my vehicle. And we're off. Trying to get to my car. Y'all see the sights behind me? Should put on my sunglasses. It's a really nice casino. This is more like the side view, not the main view. You can see the parking garage is right there, so this is more the side of this particular casino. So this one is again in the Summerlin area. It's not on the strip. So when you get to the strip, it's hard to find casinos that still offer free parking. But here the parking is free. Even if you go in the garage, it's free. So off the strip, you can find free parking, but on the strip, I believe they said every place charges now. When I lived here before, you could find more free parking, but it's hard now. I'm scared to get in this car. It's been so I caught my earring. So I found this event on TikTok, and I guess I'll wait a second on my purse. I found this event on TikTok, and I was excited because I like to be able to get out and meet new people. Las Vegas is one of the hardest places to meet people and, find friends and community. You have to be, what's the word I want to use? I can't think of the word I want to use. You have to be intentional. That's the word I want to use. You have to be intentional about finding community out here because it's hard to find. It's considered a transient city, so it's very hard to find a community out here. But you can, and events like this is where that happens. So with my background being in hair, I just made a couple of connections, really good connections, just from coming to this event. And that's what it's all about, is being able to exchange information with other people and everybody just helping each other out. And a closed mouth truly does not get fed, so you never know how you're going to be able to capitalize on a situation until you insert yourself into it. So I'm glad that I came, because I honestly almost talked myself out of it. I'm really glad that I came. So again, it was for a private viewing of the Michael Jackson movie before they take it out of theaters, and they gave us complimentary drinks and popcorn with the price of our ticket. And then we had a private area, so we were able to have someone teach us some Michael Jackson moves, and a voice coach, which she is also one of the organizers. She gave us some voice lessons, and we sang lyrics to 3 of his songs. Had a great time. When you think about going somewhere where you're going to be around a lot of people who are fans or fanatics, you might, think you might be about to get weird vibes, and nothing could be further from the truth. Everybody was so cool and down to earth, and I had a great time. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way back to my area, but I wanted to bring you all along for this journey because, you know, I said that I was going to do more of this, and I have yet to do it. I've been a few places, I've recorded some things, but I have let some good things get past me already. Just, being in the moment and not picking your camera up. So I'm going to do better with picking my camera up because, you know, 60 seconds here and 60 seconds there is not a lot to ask to be able to share my adventures with everybody. So I'm going to end this particular part of the vlog here, and I'll pick you guys up somewhere else. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to take us on a brief trip to what is called Thriller Villa, which is the last known residence of Michael Jackson before his passing. So, in my research, it says Thriller Villa is a nickname given to the former home of singer Michael Jackson, located in Las Vegas, Nevada, close to the Strip, originally called Hacienda Palomino. The Mexican hacienda-style complex contains 3 independent apartments as well as 3 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, 2 bars, 9 bathrooms, and extensive exhibit areas, conference areas, and a chapel-themed performing arts theater. It is 27,259 square feet. My goodness. It's beautiful, though. So this is the neighborhood surrounding Thriller Villa before you get up to it. When I get to the stop sign and start to turn, you will be able to see the actual residence where Michael Jackson stayed. It's a beautiful house, and I'm not sure a lot of people know about this history. So this is where it's located. That is the intersection to get to it. It says in late 2006, Michael Jackson returned to the United States after living in Bahrain for nearly a year. Jackson lived at the site with his 3 children. They also said Joe Jackson was staying with him, and there are thousands of accounts of people saying that they would run into Joe Jackson all the time, just doing normal everyday stuff like going to the grocery store. It says, excuse me, he moved to Vegas in an attempt to negotiate a contract for residency. He wanted a show on the Strip. The property interior was completely redesigned in 2012. Now, we know Michael Jackson passed in 2009. So it's saying in 2012 it was redesigned after being branded Thriller Villa in 2011. The property remains a private residence of its owner. The Honorary Council of El Salvador has hosted diplomatic events as well as performances supporting the arts. So this is only for the public, for public use now. It's no longer considered a private residence. So Michael Jackson was the last person to rent it, to live in it. You can rent it out for different things. I've seen people have events there. You can also pay to be able to go and tour it. And I'm not sure what all the tour entails, but I did research that part, and the tickets are $179. So for anybody that would want to go and see this place, this was his last known residence prior to moving back home, and, what ultimately happened there. So he rented this place. I think actually when he passed away, it was still being rented out by Joe. So that's Thriller Villa. So I just wanted to take you all along on my Michael journey. I did a day of Michael Jackson, and I knew about this residence prior to, but I just wanted to save it for this day. And these are some pictures that I grabbed from Google of the interior of what Thriller Villa looks like. And it's just a brief look at how beautiful it is on the inside. And Michael Jackson rented this out. Of course, some renovations have been done, but they did not completely change the aesthetic. So now here I am taking myself out to eat. I was going to meet up with a friend and plans changed, so I just decided to go and get myself something to eat. And Pier 88 is one of my, oh, I guess I'll say indulgences. I don't do it often, but when I do, this is where I like to go. I got me an adult drink. So I'm going to sip on my drink and wait on my food. And they never, ever, ever disappoint. The way that they have flavored their crab boils, chef's kiss to me. So I really enjoyed this outing. Okay, so now I'm giving everybody a look at the strip. This is me just enjoying the sights and remembering why I wanted to move back. So this is headed from the area that will be called Chinatown towards the strip. And that is the Hard Rock Cafe that's being, not Hard Rock Cafe, Hard Rock Hotel that is being built over there. It's going to be the shape of a giant guitar. I forgot what it used to be called, but yeah, it's under construction. Then we have the Wynn Hotel and Casino, Encore Hotel and Casino, Trump Hotel and Casino. In the distance, you can see Resorts World, which was one of the newer ones. Here we are. This is a little train that will take you to certain places. Or, I forgot what they called it. The trans station? I don't know. But for certain areas, you can take that and it'll take you to drop you off in different areas in Vegas. It's really good for tourists. That tall building right there is the Fontainebleau. That's the newest hotel. There's the Stratosphere and the Westgate. Just giving you all some sights. I swear I had recorded the Sphere, but I don't see it in my footage, so that means that I thought I hit record and did not. So this was just a day in the life, and I hope that you all enjoyed my little journey. Until next time, I will see you guys on the next one. Be blessed. Bye.